mandatory to be gay on Twitch, gay political Twitch. We're wasting time. You guys want to talk about Elon Musk for a second? I love wasting time. Yeah, I can see. I can tell. So we haven't talked about Elon Musk in a little while. The boy's been going around. He's been having a couple of issues. We talked about him a little bit on stream, but we didn't make it into a video. Back when he got really upset at this like teenager who started to track his jet. Yeah, if you didn't hear about that, what's the account called? Elon Musk Jet, I think. And the kid basically made like a little code that tracks Elon Musk's jet serial code for when it's taking off and landing at different places, and then it makes a tweet about when it's taking off and landing. And so Elon Musk basically hit the guy up and he was like, "Stop! It's becoming a security risk. Weirdos are going to try and hunt me." And he's like, give me $30,000. Yeah, I can stop tracking you, bud. I can stop tracking you. All it's gonna cost you is a model is a Model X, right? Yeah, he said 50. My bad. Yeah, 50K. Yeah, all it's gonna cost you is a Model X, bud. And then Elon Musk said, "I'll think about it," and then he blocked him. Right? Yeah, he lost to capitalism. Really sad. It was really funny. But the kid's not done yet because he said he's going to start tracking too low. You're right, it was too low. Wait, before he blocked him, he said, "Wait a second. Instead, you can either give me the $50,000, which is like a Model X, or you can give me a job at Tesla. One of the two." And then Elon Musk was like, "Nah, I'm good." And they blocked him. And he got really upset, right? And then he cried to Twitter to take the account down. The account's still up. Love the account. It's a great one. He's not done there. He said he's going to start tracking Bill Gates's jet and Jeff Bezos's jet as well. Yeah, huge Sigma kid, massive Sigma kid. And I think he got a job offer at another big like tech firm. So it's all going up for him and for us. Now I get to see what Elon Musk is doing. Who knows? Maybe with his help, I may be able to meet him one day. We'll just have to find out. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. I want to talk a little bit about what's been going on in Tesla, one of Elon Musk's companies. So Tesla's had a little go of it. They've had their problems. They've had their ups and their downs. They've had struggles with regulators and, you know, safety organizations and OSHA, talking about how their workplaces are unsafe and multiple times dangerous than your average automakers. All just loser stuff like that. But recently there becomes a much larger problem. Well, I'm not going to say larger. Let's not do the oppression Olympics. Now, yeah, massive amounts of union busting. Now they've come to a new problem on the horizon. Because since they're based in California, and California's been a tiger recently. California's been pulling no punches when it comes to Silicon Valley and a lot of the big companies that's within its borders. Now, recently, California did absolutely body Activision Blizzard. The government of California and the Attorney General filed a massive lawsuit against them. You guys remember that when Blizzard was doing cube crawls and stealing pregnant women's breast milk to make chalky milk with Sarah's lactation, like after that day, you know, stuff like that. Really, you know, not cool, goofy stuff going on there. It seems like they're not done, and they've turned their sights to Tesla. This meme is very real. Because Tesla has now been sued by California for alleged rampant discrimination against Black employees. Allegedly. My lawyer told me to say that. Yeah, California did indeed 360 no scope Silicon Valley. And it's not going good for them. Yeah, allegedly. Based California. California has been pretty cool recently. I like it. I like what the government's been getting up to. Yeah, crab rave movement. Looks like apartheid Clyde is taking after his good old dad with his emerald slave mines. Okay, we love it. We love good old apartheid Clyde. He's back at it. You can take the apartheid. You can take the boy out of the apartheid, but never the apartheid out of the boy. I'm glad that he's kept up with his culture. Thank you, Elon Musk, for such amazing things. Let's read a little bit about what actually happened. Drink water. Oh my gosh. What a surprise. I never would have guessed. Wow. Tesla lawsuit. Only a day away. Wow. It came so soon. Wow. Racial discrimination. Who could have seen it? Tesla lawsuit. Wow. Praise be to California. We should tell Elon to go back to Africa. That'd be cruel. That's cruel. Hasn't South Africa been through enough? Haven't they been through enough? Listen, yeah, how the turns have tabled. That's true. That's true. How the turns have tabled. Lolling VIP that song, bitch. Oh no. Oh jeez. Get out of here, boy. Get out. Back. I mean, I don't know, like if not Africa, he did come before he moved to America. He did start in what is it? He did start in Canada. So it could be go back to Canada, you know? When Canada sends her people, she isn't sending her best. Yeah, why punish South Africa like that? Leave them alone. You could fucking eat the saltine, eat the crisp. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, okay, we haven't even started yet. Hate it. California's Department of Fair Employment and Housing is suing Elon Musk's company Tesla over racism and harassment towards black employees at Tesla's plant in Fremont, California, according to the lawsuit filed this week. The lawsuit follows 3 years of investigation into Tesla and alleges that black and African American employees at the company at Fremont's plant are segregated to the lowest levels. So this isn't anything like super new when it comes to Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley actually does this a decent amount. Google, even though there hasn't been a lawsuit filed just yet, Google does this as well. They like to go the like DoorDash, Uber Eats sort of Uber model of business, where what they're doing is trying to keep on as few actual paid like W-2 employees it's a W-2, right? Wait, is that right? Because I just got mine in the mail. It's a W-2. Like that's the tax thing when you're an employee. Is that right? Yes. Yeah. They're trying to keep on as few W-2 like actual employees as possible. So they don't have to give them benefits or anything. And they usually relegate that to women, black people, immigrants, stuff like that. Because they usually come from like they usually come from places where they have less power and less sway. So they relegate all those people there as like contractors and give them little to no resources or like support or benefits. This happens a lot. It just this time it seemed like allegedly more explicitly about race. Allegedly. The lawsuit describes multiple instances of racist language in drawings towards black employees, penalizing black employees more harshly than white employees, and denying black employees career advancement opportunities and equal pay for work similar to that of other employees. These are numerous complaints by black and or African American workers about racial harassment, racial discrimination, and retaliation logged over the span of almost a decade have been futile. The lawsuit says Tesla has continued to deflect and evade responsibility when it comes to claims. But while it claims to not tolerate harassment and discrimination at its factories, Tesla's investigations of complaints are not compliant with law. Whoa. Allegedly. Have you tried not being black? Have you tried that? I haven't personally thought about it. The lawsuit says Tesla turned and continued to turn a blind eye to the years of complaints from black employees at the factory. For example, oh no, Tesla allegedly is slow to clean up racist graffiti, including ones with swastikas, KKK, the N-word, and other hate symbols that were drawn in common areas on the factory machines. What? Yeah, is this like is this like a goddamn like rest stop gas station bathroom wall? It's just like a bunch of just random shit. How do you get away with writing the N-word on machines? Children. You're right, they are like actual children. It's just like they never grew up out of like high school, so they just write random shit on the walls. It's the racism factory. You think they're building e-cars? They're building racism. Oh my gosh. The lawsuit says one black worker saw hang N-word written next to an image of a noose in the bathroom of the break room. The same worker also saw all monkeys work outside and fuck and N-word written on the walls of the break room. The writing and drawings allegedly remained for months. That That's a lot. You really don't have someone on board to actually like take care and clean that. That shouldn't be there for more than a day, right? Like the factory goes down at night. Like you should have people in there like before then to like just clean some stuff up. Do you not have cameras everywhere? Like I don't know. Do you not have cameras in the break room? Do you not know who these people are? Lazy janitors? I don't know. Because sometimes it may not be janitors. Sometimes it's managers, right? Maybe they didn't. I don't know. They could have not been given the tools. The janitors, the racist ones, maybe. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you got to tell them what to do, right? Like if you're a manager, if you're running the company and you're getting the complaints, and you don't tell them the janitors to do like clean this shit up now, then yeah, it's kind of your fault, right? If you can't, I mean, if that's the case, if the janitors are the ones who like control the factory, then the managers need to give up their jobs and just give it to the janitors because apparently they have more power. Like months is a long time. I can understand maybe a week, right? Maybe a week. That's getting a little long for like this. Actually, that's a little bit much. I don't know. 4 days in business week. All right. Less than a business week. So like 4 days. Okay. It should be gone. If you're writing something this bad, then yeah, it should be gone. If it's something like more innocuous or just like annoying little like scratches and graffiti, fine, whatever. Something like this should be gone as soon as possible. That's a hostile work environment. This is what lefties wanted, janitors to be running the place. You're right. Proof that communism doesn't work. Proof. Oh my, I can't believe we've done it. Tesla is the new failed model for failed communism. I'm literally shaking and vomiting right now. I'm shaking and vomiting. Discrimination against black employees was constant, the lawsuit says, and has been going on since at least 2012. Yep, that's 10 years, all right. The year after Tesla started production there. One year. It took you 1 year to become racist? Please become not racist. It took 1 year and the place is already goddamn falling apart. My goodness. Black workers at Tesla complained that the managers and supervisors constantly used the N-word and other racial slurs towards them and other black workers. Some workers at Tesla with tattoos of Confederate flags.
This meme is very real.
Would make their tattoos visible to intimidate black workers, according to the lawsuit. Workers at Tesla also allegedly referred to the factory as the slave ship or the plantation, in addition to other slurs. One black worker heard these racial slurs as often as 50 to 100 times in a single day. That's a lot. 10 years? 10 years. Bruh, how? 10 years. I mean, this seems like for some people who've like never worked in a factory, especially one that can be like a little bit more rural, or at the very least people from like rural areas can like, or, you know, less diverse areas can like come in and work there. It's possible. I've not worked in a factory myself, but I have a lot of friends who have worked in factories, and yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. With a lot of people going around without managers around, or if the managers are like complacent. Yeah, 100% can happen. Now, typically it's not something like this bad, right? It's like typically other stuff like sexism, some xenophobia. I don't know, maybe they'll use like some like lighter slurs against like some Mexican people or something, right? I knew I had a friend whose dad worked for a company that was based in Mexico, and so he was forced to learn a little bit of Spanish because the computers came in and they were in Spanish, and he had to like go into the settings and translate them from Spanish back to English, and he was upset. And he would use like, you know, he wouldn't say nice things about Mexican people. Let's just put it like that. He didn't enjoy working with Mexican people, or enjoy the fact that the parent company was based in Mexico. So I can see it, because she said that she remembers hearing him talk like getting mad like over the phone about like these goddamn Hispanics and their Spanish, and you know, just not being, you know, just stuff, you know. I don't have to go into everything, but yeah, it's happened before. I always see Trump 2020 on the walls. Still, Shark, you're being too subtly. Was he racist? Yeah. Speaking of Spanish, how many languages can you speak? Omelette du fromage. I mean, I took French in high school, and that's it. Come on. Ça va? Je m'appelle Shark. Comment t'appelles-tu? Ça va? Can you speak? Stop. Actually, I kind of want to demod you for asking that question. Oui, baguette. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, 100%. Et tu? Bien et tu? Et tu? Yeah, so yeah. Black workers had to clean the graffiti floors on their hands and knees, while others apparently did not. The lawsuit says black employees were assigned to more physically demanding work. If black employees complained about the harassment and discrimination, they were retaliated against, prosecutor said. And Tesla refused to take all reasonable steps necessary to prevent ongoing discrimination, harassment, and retaliation. Right? And so this is where we sit right now, with California coming up and being like, now, is everything that they say like instantly 100% true? I don't know, maybe not, right? But after 10 years of investigating and 10 years of keeping tabs on Tesla, literally the year after they opened, and they've reached out, they've asked them to stop, right? Because this isn't the first thing that the California state has went to. They tried to ask Tesla to do something about this for years. Actually, they decided that they weren't going to do anything. The claims kept rolling in, and so California decided that it seems like talking to these people isn't going to be something that they're going to be receptive to, and so it seems like a lawsuit is going to be necessary. Tesla did not immediately respond to request. California's DFEH attempt to resolve the dispute without litigation first, which would involve an internal dispute resolution provided by the department, free of charge. So just so you know, all right, if you think that, so even if the way that I described it make it seem like California was a little bit too hasty, okay, here's the real thing. They said free of charge, we'll step in, we will literally help you fix the racism in your workplace. Free, 100% free. Apartheid Clyde had all of the opportunity not to spend a single dime out of his massive wallet to make sure that, you know, they weren't going to keep getting these claims. Yeah, it was like literally help us help you. We'll do anything. Please, God, stop the racism. And they were like, nah, like there's like not a problem, bro. Like there's, I don't even know what you're talking about. We don't even know what black people are, bro. And so California had to do something. Boogie is here. Hello. Nice to see you. Tesla refused to attend. In February, the lawsuit says that the parties were unable to resolve administrative complaints at the mediation. So once again, they just completely gave up. They were like, nah, we're good. We're not going to be part of it. Tesla strongly opposes all forms of discrimination and harassment as dedicated employee relations team that responds to investigates all complaints. Tesla has disciplined and terminated employees who have engaged in misconduct, including those who use racial slurs to harass others in different ways, or who harass others in different ways. Okay. Yeah, dude, just listen. We handle it all the time. We set up like a little thing and it like always fixes it, bro. Chill. California is just being California. Heckin' commies, stop it. The narrative that they're trying to pull is of no factual proof. So this is an article that was written a little while ago, and what this went on about was Tesla is one of these companies that has you hear this. If you keep up with Tesla like a little bit, or like Elon Musk a little bit, you know that he constantly complains about like regulations and regulators. They're like, oh, your shit has to be safe. Oh, you need to make sure that it doesn't do this. Oh, stop polluting the environment. You know, stuff like that. Cringe stuff like that Elon Musk always complains about. Now there's some genuine regulation complaints that he has that I can understand. Some of them absolutely not. But Tesla is one of these companies that are always getting in trouble with regulators, and it's their fault. It's their fault. From racism allegations to trying to make sure that lawsuits that they get filed against them get dropped because they just drag them on for so long. What Tesla does when they get lawsuits is they file the wrong information. They take the longest possible time to respond. Sometimes they don't respond at all. They make it just like an absolute pain to sue them, and they don't work with the court as much as possible to not get like a default judgment against them. They ride that line as much as possible to try and drag out cases as long as possible for them. So that's probably going to happen the same thing with the California lawsuit, which means that more people are going to have racist discrimination against them, allegedly, while this happens. But with this being said, that isn't the only reason why Tesla is why Tesla has a problem with regulators, because their shit just ain't safe, from their cars to their workplace environment, because Tesla says its factories are safer, but it left injuries off the books. What Tesla does a lot of the times is that when someone gets hurt, they just don't report it, right? They just try not to report it. They try their best to try and make sure that the employee, if they actually get hurt on the factory floor or in the factory, not to report it at all. They don't want it to show up on the record, so they try to make sure that they try and sweep that under the rug. Or even if it does get, or even if it does happen, they try not to file that paperwork, or try and say it in certain ways that makes it not come down the way that would look unfavorable to them, because Tesla's factories are shit. Tesla's factories are really bad. And I'm not saying that just because like I'm a big Elon Musk hater. I can read. Let's read this. Safety slap. Tesla gets more fines than any other auto plant. What's this? 15,000 employees. Fairmont, California. All right. BMW, Nissan, Toyota, Ford, Honda, GMC, Hyundai, Subaru, Mercedes, all these ones. All right. Fines. 0, 33,000, 0, 29,000, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9,000, 16,000. And so in total, Kia, Mercedes, Honda, Hyundai, BMW, all of these plants in total have paid $89,000 in fines and have had 18 OSHA violations in total. Tesla's paid almost $300,000 and has 54 OSHA violations. Now tell me, all right, there comes a point. 18 total across what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 12 companies with 18 violations, one company with 54. One of these things is not like the other. I wonder what it could be. I wonder what it could be. Toyota, good. Yeah, Toyota seems okay. They did have 4 OSHA violations, but you know, could be worse. Could be worse. Also, base Subaru. Yeah, Subaru with in Lafayette with 5,000 employees, 0 OSHA violations, $0 dues spent to in OSHA fines. They're making it happen. They're pogging to the moon. Wait, Toyota station here? Toyota's in KY? Oh my gosh. I had no clue. I know I see a lot of Toyotas around here, but I didn't know that, I didn't know that they were hot off the plant. Oh my goodness. Who could have seen this happen? But yeah, Toyota's insane. Sorry. Tesla's insane with what they do. They're not great. It's really unfortunate, because you think that we would be better than this north of Lexington? Ah, I see. All the way over there in like East Kentucky. That's why I never hear about it, because heck, East Kentucky, a little hecker. I don't have a problem with East Kentucky. It's okay. I've been there a decent amount. I didn't go to school at UK, the University of Kentucky, which is in like East Kentucky. But I went to Louisville. The rich truly getting away with everything. Yeah, and the thing is, like, it doesn't bother Elon. It doesn't affect his bottom dollar. I mean, they've had all of these complaints go through, and they still just kind of don't care. So that's interesting. So they just keep it going. There's been time, we covered it before, where there were times where it was alleged that on the factory floor they didn't use yellow to denote where something was dangerous. If anybody's ever been in a factory, have you ever been somewhere where like railing is like yellow, or there's been like yellow signs? It's because your eye picks up yellow way easier than a lot of other colors. Like orange and yellow are the first colors your eye sees, right? And so they're very bright and they pop out a lot. And so they didn't use yellow because they said that it was alleged that Elon Musk didn't like the color yellow. So they didn't use yellow to denote dangerous areas and like safety concerns on the factory floor. They used like red, I think like a dark red or black, like one of the two, because they didn't like it. Yeah. Workplace safety unions and the color yellow. Yeah, they like fucking banned yellow. Like he banned yellow on the factory floor because he just didn't like it. He said it looked ugly. And so you can look in a lot of places and you can see a lot of pictures in like the Tesla factory. You won't see much yellow. You really won't. like almost anywhere. We've looked at some pictures. They paint their machines black and red. The floors like gray, black and red. There's almost no yellow. And it's like a whole ass production line with like the big ass like grabby robot machines and everything everywhere. You're kind of it's a scary place. What if one just picks you up by the collar and like goddamn flings you across the factory floor? I'd be all sorts of hecked up. I don't know. Allegedly, he didn't really care. We true. Don't send him to Canada. Don't send him back to Africa. Send him to Brazil. That's where he needs to go. No bueno. Please, anything but that. Anything but Brazil. I'm begging you. I'm pleading. So that was pretty bad for Elon, right? But Elon's bad week, the like Tesla conglomerate week. I had a long day. The Tesla conglomerate bad week did not end there, because while they were busy calling black people monkeys, they went to go find some actual monkeys and they killed them. You guys remember Neuralink? Y'all remember Neuralink, where that like Elon Musk brain chip that people said that he was like, whoa, buddy, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so great. What we're gonna do, all right, it's gonna be the future. Elon said that he is gonna be able to fix autism. He'll be able to fix ADHD. He'll be able to fix all of these things. And so he started the Neuralink company, where he'll be able to plant a chip in your brain, and he'll be able to do a really funny Twitter meme where he'll forcefully play Rick rolls through your neurochip and into your brain on repeat, because it'll be like just a really funny Twitter meme. Or I don't know, maybe he'll just email you through your Neuralink, like he'll send you like some haha funny memes. So he'll send you like some Reddit memes that'll like pop up on your like Neuralink HUD, something like that, right? And so they've decided to move forward with it. Okay, they've decided to move forward with it. Wild, crazy stuff. And so they were able to work with I think UC Davis. And so what happened is that UC Davis, and so they went forward with animal experimentation. And so this is a little what is it? CW. They did hurt monkeys, and I am sorry for it. There's nothing like too like super. We're not going to see anything too super graphic, but it is going to be sad. They did hurt the monkeys. Sounds like unregulated torture. Wild how that works. Poor monkey. They did hurt monkey. A couple of them actually. And so since they got cleared for animal experimentation, what they did was they found a bunch of monkeys, and they implanted them with the Neuralink chips in their brains, and it went horribly, as was alleged in a lawsuit. Take a look at this. Elon Musk's Neuralink allegedly subjected monkeys to extreme suffering, which I do have to tell you, just saying, oh, it went bad and they got hurt and they died, that's one thing. Extreme suffering is a much different thing. That's so sad. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it is important to talk about, so we still have to talk about it. Elon Musk's brain chip company Neuralink is facing a legal challenge from an animal rights group that has accused the company of subjecting monkeys to extreme suffering during years of gruesome experimentation. So what happened is from 2017 to 2020, according to the complaint, they filed a lawsuit for agriculture. Chips one day made human. My bad. He claims that it'll be able to cure things like mental disorders, paralyzation, stuff like that. That's what he claims, at least. In one example, a monkey was allegedly found missing some of its fingers and toes, possibly from self-mutilation or from unspecified trauma. The monkey was later killed in a terminal procedure. The group said the group said in a copy in the complaint shared to the Post. What the fuck is a terminal procedure? I don't know what you were doing to the monkey. A terminal procedure? Yeah, so it was like a procedure where they knew it was going to kill the monkey. They're just like, all right, this one's just gonna kill him. Let's just see how this one goes. And people want to go to this guy's space colony. That's true. People do unironically think that he's going to save the world. This meme and they love his. Real. They want to be on his space colony. Yep, they think that he's gonna care about them. In other cases, a monkey had holes drilled into their skull and electrodes implanted into their brain, and then allegedly developed a bloody brain infection and had to be euthanized, according to the complaint. Now, this one, just so you know, the monkey was not awake when they drilled holes into their skull. Just so you know, if that's what you were thinking happen. That wasn't happen. That what happened. So this is the procedure for like the Neuralink. So this is what would happen to any human being in the procedure. Because what happens is it's supposed to be like this chip that they put like on your brain, and they drill holes through your skull to implant the chip, and then run batteries outside of your skull through your flesh and into like a little battery box. That's what it is right now. So this is what they would have done to some like person who was born paralyzed or something, or has or who had like autism or something. They would have like replaced like any random monkey, yeah, with this. It can liquefy your brain. Yeah, they would have turned your brain into Jamba Juice. Definitely. It sounds stupid when you say it out loud. Yeah, it's weird how that works, isn't it? Sounds real stupid when you say it out loud, huh? Weird how that works, huh? In the third instance, a female monkey had electrodes implanted into its brain. Then it was overcome with vomiting, retching, and gasping. A few days later, it wrote that it appeared to collapse out of exhaustion and fatigue. And after what happened is that the monkey suffered a brain hemorrhage. So that's what happened. It got a brain hemorrhage. They literally fucking real. Destroyed. They literally just killed it. So the big problem with these sorts of experimentations, well, there's lots of it, right? The experiment involved 23 monkeys and 15 died. Okay, wait, do I have any math nerd in chat? Do you know what percentage 15 out of 23 is that died? Like, can I get like a percentage? What's that? What's that, like 67% or something? 65%? Oh my fucking gosh. It's the future, bro. All right, raise your hand. Do you feel like you're in the super sick future that they told you about? Come on, guys. It's the future, broski. It's the future, broski. Yeah, and that's true. And they said that in 3 years they want to be able to do this to like actual people. So they're like, man, the monkey one didn't go like super well, but it's probably going to be better in 3 years, and then we'll be able to do this to people. Can you imagine all of the Redditors? Can you imagine 3 years time, 2026? All right, Redditors are lining up. Redditors are lining up to be a part of the Neuralink trial or something. Like, they've spent so much time in Reddit, like making fun of each other for allegedly having like slight autism. And so they're like, you guys laughed at me. Let's go. And then they go in for this fucking procedure or something. I can't even imagine. I feel so bad. Not my brain, Elon. 2/3 of Reddit eliminated. You walk into the Neuralink brain trials. You've been eliminated. What? Yeah. Epic Big Chungus wholesome 100 moment. That is natural selection, Neuralink selection. Pretty much every single monkey who had implants suffered some pretty debilitating effects. So one of the big problems with these types of experiments, monkey. These are one of the monkeys that Elon and crew are messing with. So he has this little thing, and he's supposed to play this little game. This one didn't get a chip, but he did force him to play shitty little games off of his iPhone, which did suck. Why is he chewing? It's part of the game. So what he's supposed to do is, I think, blow into the pipe and then turn the little thing, and that's how he moves things around. He's pretty smart. They're pretty smart. What is this proving exactly? They just like it. He's doing it. Look at him, monkey. I love him. Elon Sama, that's a pretty big drill you have there. Brain hemorrhage time. They're highly invasive implants and their associated hardware, which insert into the brain after drilling holes in the animal skulls. It's they have produced reoccurring infections in animals, significantly compromising their health as well as the integrity of the research. So you would think, man, I can't believe they would be so reckless with this type of stuff. The thing is, when it comes to this type of research, what's wild is like a lot of vets and a lot of like actual doctors don't want to do this type of work. And you may be thinking, you're telling me a vet who got into veterinary work wouldn't want to be the person drilling holes and putting like lead pipes into monkey spines? Really? How could that happen? So, with that being said, they don't get people who are very good at what they do here. Lead pipe, yeah. They're not very good. They don't get people who are super good at what they do here. They're not like the most skilled surgeons or whatever. A lot of the times they may not even be like really big surgeons at all. They put lead pipes in monkeys. That was just I was just pulling something up. I'm not sure if they, I just said that, you know, I don't have any, I'm not sure if they put actual lead pipes in monkey spines. It's just like another stupid experiment that could possibly be done. Just like drilling holes in their skull and putting a little like microchip in there to make them play stupid little game faster, I guess. Right? Yeah, lobotomized ape club. Bionic Monkey, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. That's what all of this is about, okay? You guys may be like, man, I can't believe Elon has done this. Listen, he's trying to make the Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce, okay? That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it happen. They're gonna be defeating every foe. Defeating every foe. They're gonna make it happen. That's exactly what I was thinking about. They're going to make it happen. He's got to try. It's going to be such a sick meme. You guys are laughing at him now, all right? But when he's able to put together goddamn Mojo Jojo and the Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, no one's going to be laughing anymore. No one's going to be laughing. And no one's going to be calling him, oh, sick and twisted and animal abuser. It was all steps on the road to reach the beautiful land that we know now. That we will in the future. This is the future that Elon wants. Yeah!
While exploring the outskirts of the city, I discovered an abandoned super robot. It was then my life.
This is Elon, just so you know.
The mysterious power of Primal. The robot monkeys were awakened, and I, Shiro, made their leader. Our quest: save Sugazoom City from the
Sugazoom!
Skeleton King. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! Fighting any evil, they are Sugazoom's hope. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go! Defeating any foe.
You laugh. You make fun of him. This is what he wants. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. Looking at Elon Musk's history, I am not going to lie to you that he remembers watching Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go when he was younger, just like the same way he remembers like playing it with the Warthog, and that's how he got the Cybertruck. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I do believe that he watched Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. It was like, I can do that in real life, and has now killed 15 monkeys. As a rich person does. I liked that show when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm able to unlock some memories for you guys. TMNT1, please no. Please no. See, what'll happen is that what's going to happen is that there's going to be another lawsuit about Elon Musk's new company, Sludge Master. All right, he has a new company, Sludge Master, and what he does is he puts turtles right next to a goddamn like a fucking nuclear reactor and exposes them to 25 trillion times the recommended dose of radiation to see if he can get them to eat pizza and ride skateboards. All right, I'm going to yeah, his company dedicated to giving turtles cancer. Wow, how cool. I'm so excited for this new Elon Musk world. Oh wow, dude, this is gonna be so good. I'm so glad rich people are able to do all of this stuff. I'm so glad. Yeah, Battletoads. He puts together Battletoads. You put a little mask on the tumors. Yeah, people keep accusing him of being mean to the turtles, but little did you know, the tumors that they grow afterwards are great little holsters for the twin size and nunchucks that he's able to give them. Elon Musk kills the last Galapagos turtle trying to make Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How unfortunate. Actually, they're a tortoise, not a turtle. A turtle lives in water. A tortoise lives on land. A turtle's not a tortoise. It's not hard to understand. Yeah, your IQ is too low to understand. Obviously you don't own an air fryer. I can tell by the way you're typing in chat. Sorry. UC Davis and Neuralink came out and said that they refute the allegations. Once again, at the moment, they are allegations. I don't believe that they're that far off base. Now, what the lawsuit is looking for all of the transcripts and records of all of the experimentations that went place, so we get a comprehensive view of what they actually did. Right? And Neuralink and UC Davis don't really want those records to be necessarily filed at the moment, so they're fighting it a little bit. But this is where we are right now. I say, what the fuck, you know? When I looked at this, I'm just like, man, what's happening? It really sucks because like Elon, because he tries to pretend like he's like your cool, friendly neighborhood billionaire next door. That there's so many people who think that he's going to like, he's, you know, out there and he's changing the world. He's doing so much, right? And I'm never going to poo-poo on someone who's doing something like trying to get automobiles to be electric as soon as possible, I think that's an amazing thing. Just he's lost this. He gets lost in his own sauce and loses the plot so much. It's the typical sort of like capitalist meme where you stomp on so many people and it doesn't really matter how many people you step on to get to the top. And that's kind of been like who he really is, you know? Especially how he goes around now and is trying to make sure that he can privatize as much public infrastructure to make our lives like as little hell as possible while getting through cities. Like his unironic solution to like try to fix like the traffic in California is not make sure we have more public transport and move people away from just driving themselves and just one more lane, bro. One more lane, bro. Just one more lane, one more tunnel, bro. We just need one more. What's one more tunnel? One more tunnel. Remember when he got in and he was like, dude, and he made, what was it, San Francisco? He like bamboozled San Francisco into giving him enough money to build his shitty little tunnel, right? And now the tunnel has traffic as well. It's wild how he's putting through these like possible solutions to all of these problems. Just the only thing is he's the one to always benefit. It's wild how that works out, right? Follow the money. Remember how these things happen. Oh, hello, Stinky. You kind of scared me a little bit. Oh, here, wait. Little tiny break before segment's over. Come here, Stinky. Someone wanted me to give you a treat. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right. Reach for the sky. You can get it. I believe in you. Don't give. He nipped me. Oh, there you go. I was playing with him too much. Good boy. Thank you. Don't hurt yourself. There you go. Hello, my son. Hello, my stinky son. Bop. I love him. He got you chomp. Yeah, he do chomp a little bit. Oh no, Stinky. A little bit. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, heck, Elon Musk. We need to move forward with solutions that are made for people and not for billionaires. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no matter what, he's there to sell something, and as long as he can sell it, that means it's working. Not actually fixing the problem. If it's being sold, that means it's working. That's what a solution is to him, not to us.